Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to our final P2 math lesson. Today's date is Tuesday, 30th of June. Okay, today we are talking about subtraction, right? To take away, minus. First, we will talk about normal subtraction. Subtraction without regrouping, without borrowing. Okay, so I have 648 minus 25. We want to write it up and down. Ones, tens, hundreds. It will make it easy. Make it easy for you. Okay, start in the ones place. 8 minus 5 is 3. Tens place. 4 minus 2 is 2. Then the hundreds place. 6 minus 0 is 6. So I have 6 hundreds, 2 tens, and 3 ones. My answer, 623. Right? This number should be smaller. This is smaller because we take away. We start with the big number. Every time, this is the big number. We start with the big number. Okay, let's start. Big number, 784 minus 254. Let's write it up and down. Ones, tens, hundreds. Okay, 4 minus 4 is 0. Tens. 8 minus 5 is 3 tens. And 7 minus 2 is 5 hundreds, right? It's quick and easy. Make sure you go slow. Take your time. Ones, tens, hundreds. So let's look at the answer. 5 hundreds, 3 tens, 0 ones. My answer, 530. This is not borrowing without regrouping, right? We stay in the same place. Ones, tens, hundreds. Now, we will need to practice subtraction with regrouping. This is subtraction with regrouping. It means we will have to borrow. Take some from the tens, move it to the ones. Okay, let's look. We have 452 minus 25. Write it up and down. Ones, tens, hundreds. So to start, I have 2 minus 5. If I have 2, can I take away 5? No, I only have 2. I don't have 5. So we need to borrow. We need to take 1 from the tens place. So we minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. And then we move it to the ones. I take 1 10, that's 10 ones. That 2 is a 12. Right? Now 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5 is 7. Now look at the tens. It's not 5 minus 2, it's 4 minus 2. Because we borrowed 10 ones. We use 10 ones in the ones place. 4 tens minus 2 is 2. And 4 minus 0 is 400s. So let's look. I have 400s, 2 tens, 7 ones, 427. And remember, this is the big number. We start with the big number minus the little number, and this number is smaller. Okay, another one for practice. 746 minus 585. We write it up and down. Ones, tens, hundreds. It will make it easy for you. We do ones. 6 minus 5 is 1. Now we have 4 minus 8. 4 minus 8. We cannot do that. We cannot take 8 away from 4. I don't have 8. I only have 4. So we need to borrow again. Take 1 from the hundreds. 7 minus 1 is 6. And move it to the tens. 100 is 10 tens. So 4 plus 10, 14. Now, 14 minus 8 is 6. Now hundreds. It's not 7 minus 5. Remember, 6 minus 5. We borrowed 100. 6 minus 5 is 1. So my answer, 100. 6 tens, 1 1. 161. That is with regrouping. We have to borrow. Okay, now everyone take out this worksheet for June 30th. We will start to practice it together. Okay, the top is without regrouping, with no borrowing. The bottom is with regrouping. We have to borrow. So let's practice 1 through 6 up top. Okay, line them up. Ones, tens, hundreds. 5 minus 3, 2. 7 minus 2, 5. 3 minus 0, 3. The answer, 352. Quick and easy, with no borrowing, just minus. Okay, line them up again. Ones, tens, hundreds. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. So my answer, 337. Number 3. Ones, tens, hundreds. Line it up. 5 minus 3, 2. 3 minus 1, 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. The answer, 322. Number 4, line it up. Ones, tens, hundreds. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 4, 3. 7 minus 3, 4. Number 4 is 431. Okay, number 5. They write it this way. I want to write it up and down. So 679 minus 18. Do the ones. Ones, tens, hundreds. 9 minus 8, 1. 7 minus 1, 6. 6 minus 0 is 6. The answer, 661. Okay, number 6. I want to write it up and down again. It will make it easy. 247 minus 116. Ones, tens, hundreds were all lined up. 7 minus 6, 1. 4 minus 1, 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. So I have 131. Good. Now try number 7 and number 8 by yourself. Write it up and down and tell me the answer. Okay. Let's start again at the bottom. These we have to borrow. We use regrouping. So number 1, 241 minus 38. Ones, tens, hundreds. 1 minus 8, I cannot do that. We cannot. We have to borrow. Take away 1, 10, 4 minus 1, 3. Move the tens to here. So that's 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. 3 minus 3, 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. So the answer, 203. We have to borrow, use regrouping, change the group. Okay, number 2, 330 minus 174. Ones, tens, hundreds. 0 minus 4. If I have 0, can you take away 4? No, we cannot. We have to borrow. Cross those out. Minus 1, 10, 2. Plus 10, 10. 10 minus 4, 6. Now I have 2 minus 7. Can I do 2 minus 7? No, we have to borrow again. Take 100, add 10. 12 minus 7 is 5. And 2 minus 1, 1. The answer, 156. Okay, number 3. 436 minus 239. Write it up and down, ones, tens, hundreds. 6 minus 9, we have to borrow again. That's a 2 plus 10 is 16. 16 minus 9, 7. 2 minus 3, we cannot again. We have to borrow. Take 103. 12 minus 1 plus 10. 12 minus 3, 9. 3 minus 2, 1. The answer, 197. Okay, number 4. 622 minus 348. Write it up and down. 2 minus 8, we cannot, we have to borrow. Borrow from the 2, that's a 1. Plus 10 is 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. 1 minus 4, we cannot, we have to borrow. 6 minus 1 is 5. 1 plus 10 is 11. 11 minus 4, 7. And 5 minus 3 is 2. The answer, 274. Okay, number 5. We have to write it up and down again. So I have 546 minus 59. Remember, ones, tens, hundreds. There are 0 hundreds here. So it's a 0. Cool. 6 minus 9, we have to borrow. Take that 4 to a 3, plus 10 is 16. 16 minus 9, 7. 3 minus 5, we have to borrow again. That's a 4, that's a 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. 4 minus 0, 4. The answer, 487. And number 6, the last one. 203 minus 117. Write it up and down. 203 minus 117. 3 minus 7, we have to borrow. Can I borrow from a 0? Can I take away 1? No, we have to borrow from the hundreds. Make that a 1. That's a 10. Now I can borrow. Take away 1, 9, 13. Now, 13 minus 7 is 6. 9 minus 1, 8. 1 minus 1, 0. The answer is 86. Okay, now try number 7 and number 8 alone. When you finish that, you should start your next 2 worksheets. This worksheet and this worksheet. So we will finish 3 today. And when we finish that, we are finished. I will see you when we start class again. This regrouping with subtraction is hard, so we will practice more when we come back, okay? Okay, thank you, class.